And I need you to know America's in a literacy crisis, and they're not making a big enough deal about it. Our children cannot read. Our children cannot read, let alone writing a paragraph, let alone comprehension. They cannot read. They do not know how to sound words out. They were not taught that. And if you're wondering, well, then why does my kid just keep getting passed on to the next grade? Because that's what they're doing now. They're not holding the children back. They're moving them on. They're graduating them, knowing that your child is illiterate. Our next change makers, our next lawmakers, our next voters cannot read.
Let's check out Duke over here. I see
Some
him.
of the messages that they've been sending me. During this time. Hey, Bessie. I really hope that you see this message. How are you? I hope that you're okay. Our class misses you so much, and we really want you to know that we love you and we miss you so much and can't wait for you to come back. I can't believe that taking somebody's hair out is such a big deal, and it makes me so mad that people make little things big things. Some of the messages that they've been sending me. During this time. Hey, Bessie. I really hope that you see this message. How are you? I hope that you're okay. Our class misses you so much, and we really want you to know that we love you and we miss you so much and can't wait for you to come back. I can't believe that taking somebody's hair out is such a big deal, and it makes me so mad that people make little things big things. Some of the messages that they've been sending me. During this time. Hey, Bessie. I really hope that you see this message. How are you? I hope that you're okay.
See it as a big deal. But as adults, we have to protect kids from themselves. So in this situation, I'm glad this young man got fired. Number one, you're letting kids braid your hair or take your hair down. Red flag number one. Red flag number two, hey, bestie. Did anybody catch that?
Mm-hmm.
Red flag number three, they text your phone. Why do they have your number?
Facts.
And see, this is why I'm putting myself in position so I can pay for my kids to go to private school. Because a lot of times these teachers are overworked and underpaid. So in order to make ends meet, fulfill their dreams, whatever, they are trying to be content creators and they're using these kids as content.
Mm-hmm.
The kids may not see it as a big deal, but as adults, we have to protect kids from themselves.
Facts.
So in this situation, I'm glad this young man got fired. Number one, you're letting kids braid.
So I want to build on this real quick. I think I got a bit of a unique take on this shit. So I'm gonna start here. More freestyle content. So first of all, let's get into the male nature. So because I mean, listen, beloved may not, well, he may really not understand because you got to realize. I don't know how old he is. He looks pretty young. Look like he in his early 30s, maybe late 20s, right? But he's a young teacher. He covenant tattoos. You know what I'm saying? He got braids and shit. You know. he's come up in an era where there's no boundaries. And another thing I'm gonna say to him is that you can't do what the women do. The same way we tell men you can't do what women that can't do what the men do. You can't do what the women do, beloved. That ain't your job. That is not your job. That's not your disposition. So I'm gonna explain why it could be inappropriate. I will say it's not necessarily a crime or a big deal. He's not touching them in any inappropriate way. It's more so. It's for one, it's just unprofessional. Two, when you are a male, you know what I'm saying, especially a black man, you are to be careful with your profession. This is what I see across the spectrum with black people. You are too comfortable at work. That ain't got nothing to do with your damn job. Getting your hair braided on TikTok ain't got nothing to do with your job. It's one thing if you somewhere and let's say they have, you know how they have a car wash with the kids. Let's say they had a hair braiding or something for the kids, or you said, all right, well, listen, you know, he didn't even get no context to it. He making it look like, you know, this is just what we do. And again, I believe he commented and said that, you know, he said that, I think he said all the work was done. Basically, there was parameters to it, but the context wasn't appropriate. You want to say hello? Yeah. So the context was not appropriate. You know what I'm saying? So, like, that's one. But across the board, black folks have this thing where we don't want work to be work, right? We don't want work to just be work and that's it, and go to work. If you want to be a part of the show, you got to sit down, baby, and relax, okay? And just enjoy the show. You want to be in the show or no? Okay, yeah, you got to be quiet, okay? So, but again, anyway, so, I forgot my point. So what I was saying was that, well, I'm talking about work being work, all right? And let work be work, all right? Because this is the result of pushing boundaries too much, right? And not letting things, like, we have to compartmentalize to a certain degree. Little one. I cannot cook. I cannot cook like this. All right. Huh? Take a monster. Not right now, okay? Levi. I'm trying to cook. Listen. I'm trying to feed you. You stop me from feeding you. You want to go He want to go to Cheesecake Factory. You want to go to Cheesecake Factory? Yeah. Which one you eat the Cheesecake Factory? Hold on, y'all, because I want you to look at the menu anyway. Pizza. Which one? They actually have pizza. So anyway, no. So we going this Mother's Day special. Go to Cheesecake Factory. So these are pieces they have. You want to pick one now? Which one you want? They got plain. They got pepperoni. Plain. Okay, so that's what you're gonna have. We go there. Okay. We're getting ready to get dressed soon. But Daddy gotta do a video. All right. You want to say bye? Say bye. Okay. Say no. Go look at the camera. And say bye. Look at the camera. And say bye. Say bye. Hello. Say bye. Goodbye. No, to the camera. Look at the camera. Say bye. Bye. All right. See you later. All right, Levi. Time to go. All right, time to go, okay? All right, go wash your face and everything, okay? Get ready to go in a little bit. All right? Matter of fact, you can go ahead and start getting dressed. I want you to put those jeans on. Sorry, y'all. Oh, goodness. I lost my whole train of thought. So, anywho, so yeah, we have this thing about not letting work be work. And if you want work to be, you want work to be too fun. If you should not be streaming at no job. You should not be recording yourself at a job unless you own the establishment, all right? Or unless you are doing social media for that job and your job knows about it, all right? Do things the right way. If you want to stream at school, why not talk to the school first? Because they're going to see it. That's why you got fired now, because you didn't give it no context. Also, again, he forgot what America he lives in. You are a beast. You are not a human. You are a predator to these people. They see you as a thing that has to control itself. They see you as a sexual deviant. You can't do with the women. You cannot have no young girls around you braiding your hair. Second level of logic. Not that big. Not that. The like black button-up shirt. Second level of logic. When I was young, we all heard this. Guys start growing their hair to get their hair braided, so that they can basically to be close to women. Because growing up, shorty from the block would braid your hair. You would sit between her legs. You know what I'm saying? Not that it's the biggest deal in the world, but I've heard that before. Now I never grew my hair out before, so I wouldn't know. I do not mean that. I'm talking about the long sleeve black shirt. The long sleeve, but hold on, y'all. Sorry, guys. So we know us old niggas know about getting your hair braided and how that starts, right? So I'm gonna tell you something. Men love women so much. We love intimacy so much. We love just being around women who are nice to us and just not cussing us out. All right. And the reason why I titled this "Black Men and Low Self-Esteem" is these are behaviors that people do. I mean, in order to show that they are loved. Because it's a reason. Anything that you put on camera, anything that anyone puts on camera, is because you want people to see it. It's what you want to represent about your life. You want to say, I'm surrounded by love, which is fine, right? But again, brother, you can't do what the girls do. Playing with these lights, man. It's too white. I feel like no matter what, the cold always fits best. Anywho, so that's one level to it. Also, personal space. It never looks good. Like even me, right? Even me in the workplace, even though I'm very friendly and all that. Look again at the visual of this, right? Now I know you can't see as much here, but to have 4 young women in your personal space like that, again, I really don't believe he was trying to be inappropriate. But I do believe that, like, bro, you should know better than that. Another thing that we like doing as black people, we love to challenge the status quo. We love to challenge norms. I love to challenge you a norm, don't you? You love to try to break some rules. You love trying to see how much can I get away with. And a part of that's because black folks ain't used to being free. And the black man ain't never been free. It's the freest generation ever. We are 2 generations removed from Jim Crow, where they had actual laws. Babe, go in your tab. Go in your tab. You keep coming over. Go in your tab. Go ahead, please. We are 2 generations removed from Jim Crow laws, where they actually had laws for niggas. All right, that's wild. To this day, there ain't been no laws for a group of people. Like, it was perfectly legal to put no niggas allowed, like, have a sign. You know what I mean? Like, now where I live at, I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? It's niggas I don't want to see. But you used to be able to put a sign up and say, no Negroes are allowed to eat here. It went, hold on. And it wouldn't even matter if what you had was good. If you even had a good restaurant, we're not even thinking about, was the food even good to be fighting over it? I mean, especially if it was some white folks back there cooking. I mean, did y'all really need to eat there? Well, I'm just saying. But that was perfectly legal to do such things. We'll never know what that's like. But we'll never know what it's like to be limited on that level. And but then we got the next layer is the slave mindset, the white supremacist mindset that our woman has towards us, that we see play out right here. He ain't getting no love for the woman in his life growing up. He wasn't told that you were amazing by a woman, by his mother, by whoever. Because if you got enough love for the women in your family and your woman at home, because he's also, and I'm not saying that he wants to bang these girls or has no kind of intimate relationship with these girls, but to a certain degree, there's something that you want from them. You know what I'm saying? And it may just be interaction, but again, time and place. We all have appetites, and we have to satisfy those appetites, whether you want to or not. Whether I want, listen, you can get in spaces where you don't feel like eating. All right, your body can adapt to anything. But if I don't carefully monitor my eating and how much food I'm getting or not getting and whatnot, I'm not going to be able to maintain high testosterone. I'm not going to be able to have a high stress tolerance. I'm not going to be able to do a lot of different things because I'm not eating enough. You have a million appetites, and one appetite we all have is one for social and for intimacy. Everyone needs intimacy. Now you can go without it. You can say, "Hey, I'm cool. I can wait. I can be patient. I go with or without it." All right, cool. But you still need to address intimacy. Everyone needs to be touched. All right, men love women to the point where we're happy just being near women. Why you think y'all get in the clubs for free? Men will pay just to be around pretty girls and women who look good. Gotta overplay that hand, but that still holds to be true. Every man wants to be around a woman who has a smile for him, has a nice thing to say to him. Those girls probably treat him like a dad or a big brother. And that's another thing too about being a young teacher is that you have to realize this because I'm not that much older does not mean that we are peers. We're not really peers. But another thing too, you probably grew up with younger parents where your parents did not help you discern between I'm the adult, you the child. We can be friendly, we can have a good relationship, but we are not peers. I'm at the age where I don't need to be no young person's peer. I may shoot the shit with my little brother now. He a little older now, so I'm gonna talk to him a little more like a man. When you said cuss word here now, I'm gonna let it fly a little bit, and I'm gonna be more honest with him about stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I'm still going to treat him appropriately, but he's still the younger sibling. I'm still the adult here. I'm 18 years older than him. My little sister, I'm 16 years older than her. You found it? Okay, babe. That's ours. That's a van. It's not a Honda Element. But it looks similar. Say similar. So similar. Not right now because I'm cooking. You keep coming here. You come over here again. We'll go no more tablets until Tuesday. Because I gotta see you tomorrow too, Levi. But anywho, so I also want to tell a story, man, about affection in the workplace. You know what? Let me share one more joint to make my point, man. And this is from the brother that Fannie Willis. Apparently, I didn't know that she's the one who prosecuted Young Thug's case, and but anywho, the Nathan Wade made an interesting point about the workplace, right?
Happens to everyone. Workplace romances are as American as apple pie. It happens to everyone. Workplace romances are as American as apple pie. It happens to everyone.
Right? Like relationships form in the workplace regardless, right? But as Black people, we got to realize there's a time and a place for everything, and if we're not careful, we have to know when to compartmentalize. Now, regards to dating in the workplace, I think it's inevitable because people realistically, like, yeah, we may have dating apps now. I'm sorry, I'm getting off on a different tangent now. We may have dating apps now, right? We may have social media, but realistically, you meet and bang the people that you see in real life, mostly in your neighborhood, at the grocery store, at your job, people in closer proximity. You know what I mean? And we kind of forget that. You know what I mean? And Black folks in general, we gotta tighten up. We out here looking sloppy and looking stupid. Okay, all across the board, we're becoming known for not wanting to do our jobs when we get a good job. So what all these people have in common is that they all have esteemed titles: prosecutor, teacher, principal. You know what I'm saying? They all have esteemed titles, but yet they're in the news not for their work, but for inappropriate behavior and not respecting time and the place. Also, low self-esteem. Let's finish this up with low self-esteem. Black man, you have low self-esteem, and your low self-esteem makes you very hungry, very, very hungry for any kind of love. And that's something that we all got to work on, because the relationships that we have, our experiences that we have, a lot of it is a byproduct of our low self-esteem, where we just don't really necessarily realize that what we think love is, what we think is appropriate, is actually very blurred. And I'm sorry this young man has to learn the hard way. Now, I don't think he needed to be fired. I think he should have been reprimanded and whatnot. But at the same time, it's like, but I also want to speak to the guy's point about our teachers are so underpaid. He was saying how the teachers are so underpaid that they all have to pursue other means of making money. You know what I mean? And that is a really good point. Because for the most part, everyone's being forced to have two jobs right now, because you need more than one income to make it, no matter who you are. Unless you have a job that's paying you about 80 racks a year. You need more than one income to make it. Right. And what it's doing is it's making people who are not entrepreneurs, people who are not personalities who know people who aren't the smartest people, it's making them make bad decisions towards their career because they're trying to go viral. They're trying to, get rich overnight. You know what I mean? People who are in the white collar world, people who need money, that you are vulnerable to all kinds of scams. You understand me? And I thought that was a kind of a good point. But anywho, Black folks gotta make better choices. You know what I'm saying? We just stop trying to bring social media into the workplace. A lot of this stuff happens because you're bringing social media. You're clashing your job, what you do directly, to the point where we can even see your classroom in the background. Come on, big dog. Also, protecting the kids from themselves. Another part of you being a man too, you know what I'm saying, is setting the boundaries. You know what I'm saying, even when the women are not going to set boundaries. It doesn't matter if she tells you it's okay, you can do so and so. You still have to be responsible and still have to think ahead and think further than they can. Of course, they're young. Of course, they're going to say it's okay, but you have to know better, sir. That's what leadership is. Anywho, those are my thoughts on that right there. Hope y'all enjoyed the live stream, man.